Hey you guys, this is Yesenia from WriterMom.net, and I'm here today with this week's Plan With Me video. So, today is Monday, January 28th, and I'm gonna sit down to do my weekly planning and see how I did last week with my goals. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time reviewing my quarterly and monthly goals and set up my goals for the next week so that I can stay on track with where I want to go this year in 2019. So I'm not gonna lie, it's been kind of a rough week and honestly kind of a rough start to the year. I got sick a couple of weeks ago, so I was not at 100% for about a week and a half, and then recovered for a few days, and now this weekend I had my daughter's 7th birthday along with my husband's birthday as well. So pretty much spent the whole weekend just doing all of that, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty exhausted. I feel like I'm starting off Monday a little bit tired and worn out emotionally, physically, all of that. So I'm just gonna try to do my weekly planning and see if maybe I can work in a little bit of time off just to like rest and recover and get in a little bit of self-care. And then also just I'm very glad to be getting back to a normal routine. The next birthday won't be until July, end of July, when my daughter turns 3. So I'm very happy to have a break until then from any kind of party planning. And even with the holidays too, there was a lot of planning around that. So very happy to be taking a break from any kind of planning, and I think I've learned that I don't enjoy it. That's something I've known for a while, but also I think next time I'm just gonna try to delegate it more, and see if I can hire a little bit of help, so that I'm not spending 2 or 3 days in a row just all day shopping and preparing and the housework and the decorating, and just hosting people is a lot of work. So something that I learned from that and that I'll be taking into account for next time, because I'm learning that I want to spend my time on things that I enjoy doing and I need to be doing, and not things that where I could probably hire someone, a family member, to come and give me some extra help so that I'm not wearing myself out doing that kind of thing. So okay, so I'm gonna start by looking at my week. For sleep, I actually did pretty good. I've been keeping up with that even on the weekend. This weekend, I kind of made myself, but I'm also trying to get into the habit of being up at 6 or 7 even on the weekends, and I did do that just so I could get a head start on the day and not be overwhelmed with all the birthday things, but I was able to do that. Water, I did every day except really one day, which was yesterday with the party and everything, but every other day I did pretty good. My 24-hour plan, 2 to 2, doing pretty good there. Not 100% perfect, and it's not supposed to be because this journey is just beginning, but overall I'm doing well, eating 2 to 2, making a plan every day, evaluating that plan, so that's good. I have been doing my TDLs, but I didn't do a module this week just because that kind of ended up going to the back burner, and I made everything else a priority, especially with the party and some advertising I had to do. So I didn't do that this week, but I did do a lot of thought downloads, which is basically journaling and mindset and all that kind of thing, kind of like morning pages. Write 9,000 words. I need to see actually how many words I wrote. Let me see if I can open it up really quick. Let's see if I can. I'm just gonna pull open that document on my computer, my Scrivener, and then I can look really quick at my word counts because I actually haven't done this yet. So let me go in there and grab those numbers. Okay, so let me go over here. I like to log those numbers over here so you can see how much I've been doing each week. Let me set this mouse here so that I don't lose my page. Okay, so on the the 18th I did 1642. After that I did 1054. And then I did 623. And then I did 2003. And then I did 2088. And then I did 1148. Okay, so I think on these 2 days, I was kind of struggling with the story and kind of like not feeling confident and things like that. So on this, I actually went back and read the whole story and then wrote a little bit on the remaining time that I had, and then kind of regained that confidence. Was like, okay, I know where this is going. I remember what happened in the beginning. I think just because like the past couple of weeks I've been sick and stuff, I kind of like lost my train of thought, I guess you could say. And so I have to like go back and reread, and then you can see I kind of got back on track here. Things were really flowing. And then Friday was, I went to my daughter's classroom for her birthday, and I had less time to work that day. So, but I did what I could, and actually, was really happy with that word count considering. So, I'm gonna total this up. Let's see if I can just pull up the calculator on Google. Normally, I would do this on my phone. Okay, so 1054 plus 623 plus 2003 plus 2088 plus 1148 equals 6,916 for the week. So I didn't quite hit my goal, but it was kind of a lofty goal. So, and I forgot to take into account when I wrote this number that on Friday I was actually gonna count it as like a 0-word day, because I was like, I might need to take that whole day off. But I ended up going to Starbucks for a little while anyway and just working as much as I could. So really, I didn't reach this, but I'm just gonna write here, I did do 6,916. And I think this week will go better, and I should be able to get closer to that number. But still really good progress, so I'm not going to complain about that at all. I did edit that book, and I did talk to an editor. I got a second pair of eyes for this book before I hit publish, and I'm just about done with like most of the big edits, and then I'm still going to do one more pass before I hand it off to her. So this week will be, finishing up that and then making one more pass on Scrivener. So let's see, keep experimenting with Facebook ads. Did do that. I don't think I'm gonna hit 4K, but I'm definitely gonna try again next month. But I have been working on my ads. Share one Instagram story. I think I did do that for the most part. This weekend I probably didn't, just because everything was so crazy. I might have. I probably not both accounts, but I think at least on one account I did, except maybe yesterday. But that's okay. Send the Writer Mom Weekly email. I did do that. And read one book. I've been reading. I haven't finished any book just because I'm reading I'm about to finish one. The other one I'm reading is excuse me, like 600 pages. But I am reading. So find way to time batch the Writer Mom stuff. I did do that, so that was good. I'm trying out a new schedule, and if it works out well, I'll do a video about it. Facebook Live and post. I didn't do that this week, again, just with all the birthday craziness. Update 3 Writer Mom. I did do this, so I actually kind of found a way to do all of this, so you'll see in the quarterly goals, but I had a great breakthrough this week on that. Newsletter swap and freebie. I did do that. I did send out my newsletter. Okay, so let me just... So how did I do? Am I on track to hit my monthly goals? So let me see here. So I'm supposed to draft, I think my major one is drafting 25,000 words, finish editing, and let's see, outline book 1 of the next series. Probably a little bit behind for my monthly goals, but I mean, things have happened, so I have a lot of sick days and stuff. I just didn't think I would use them so quickly. So I'm just about 15,000 words into this book, and then I should definitely, I think I should hit 25,000 words or just under it by the end of the month. I should be finished with most of the edits. Haven't outlined anything yet, so I'll be behind on that. I haven't published a short story either. So, good progress this week. Had birthdays, which took up a lot of time and energy. You know, it happens. It's okay. It's part of life. And then kind of behind for the month. Due to birthdays and being sick. So that's kind of been a little bit of like some little bit of roadblocks that have come up already in this year, but that's okay. I'm just going to keep going. I've been doing as much as I could. I haven't had like 0 word count days or just been throwing up my hands in there and been like, you know, I give up or I can't do anything. Like I have been working at least a little bit every day and always making progress. So I'm proud about that. Still making progress. And that's what's important. Okay, so review my monthly goals and my quarterly goals. So let me go. I'm going to start with my quarterly. Okay, so self-care, sleep, working out, getting up at 6 a.m. I'm not doing a writing sprint right now, and that's because I started doing like morning pages basically. So I might cross that out. And then let's see, level up mindset around food. So I am working on that. Hair, nails, eyebrows, yeah. So like self-care, take time off as needed, and I have been doing that. So I'm proud of myself for that, because usually in the past I'll just try to go, even though, you know, there's a birthday, the kids are off from school, and this time I'm like spending time with them on these things that are happening. I'm taking sick days as needed and stuff. So really trying to put self-care first. Writer mom stuff. So I actually did do this, so that's what I was able to do this week, and I basically just got rid of the blog, and I'm just keeping up with the YouTube channel, and everything is going into the newsletter, and this is changing to Monday. I'm consolidating a lot of writer mom things so that I can have more time to focus on growing the YouTube channel, which I think is the most valuable thing about Writer Mom and what I want to do the most when it comes to Writer Mom. So really glad about that. Still doing my reading. So I'm trying to read 10 books by this quarter, and I think I've done like 3. So I think that's pretty good. Let's see. Then for fiction, my systems, 2,000 words a day, Monday through Friday, editor outline, market, publish short story, publish The Boyfriend There in February, have book 5 ready by March or April, draft the first book of the next series, use Facebook, AMS, and BookBub ads. So I think right now this quarter I'm probably just going to focus mainly on Facebook. I still have a few AMS ads running in the background, but really I'm just going to focus on Facebook and start there, and I think that's what can do the most for me. Book 1 is like doing really well, then books 2 and 3 are not in the top 50, but I'm hoping to get them there this quarter. Figure out why book 2 underperforms. I still need to do that. That's probably priority. Consistently engage fans, doing that. Announce Patreon. Yeah, so a lot of stuff I haven't done yet just because of all the things that have happened in January already, but I'm going to start, as I think about next month, I'm going to start picking and choosing what I'm going to do. And I'm probably going to start with what's going to make the most difference in my business. So, you know, taking the 20%, starting with the 20%, that's going to give me 80% of the results. So probably work on this book too. And making sure I'm releasing on time. The short story, it's probably going to get pushed to the back burner just because it's either going to be free or 99 cents. So I'm really going to make sure I have new releases coming. Let's see. I need to think about taxes. We need to finish our emergency fund and start saving for a new car. So yeah. Okay, so did that. I can open this up. Okay, so for next week, okay, so a lot of it is gonna be self-care, so sleep, 7 to 8 hours, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And then water, 64 ounces. Refill my cup 3 times basically throughout the day. Do my 24-hour plan. And eat 2 to 2. 1 PMP module. And 1 TDL daily. And for this week, I'm trying to think. I don't think I have anything major this week, but let me double check in my Google Calendar. Let's see. Check up. Okay, so I'm seeing here that Celeste actually has a checkup one day, so that's on Friday. Okay, I may call and try to reschedule that so that it happens after school, but we'll see because it's right at 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to think about that. But it's good to know that I have that going on. So I think I'm gonna aim for 9,000 words again, and I should be able to get my 2,000 words in daily. But I'm gonna make it 9,000. So write 9,000 words, and then I need to edit the boyfriend there. Hopefully finish most of those edits this week. Keep experimenting with Facebook ads. And I actually want to do something really quick. So if I want to have like a $4,000 or $5,000 month, I want to know what that means. That I need to aim for on a daily level, so that I have that number in my head, and as I'm working on ads and leveling up on ads and scaling them up, I know what number I need to be hitting. So $133 for $4,000. For $5,000, yeah, so I really need to be aiming for about $150 a day. That's the number I'm going to aim for right now. Right now I'm probably closer to like 195, 115. So I'd like to keep scaling that up, and so that I can hit that number. I don't know if I'll hit it this week, but I want to at least write it down so that I know where I'm aiming. And then share one Instagram story. Story or picture for each account. And then send the Writer Mom Weekly email, which is going out today with this video. So it's gonna have Monday must reads, the plan with me, etc. And then do a Facebook Live or post in my readers group. Not doing that's pretty much done. I don't think I have a newsletter going out this week. Let me check though. I've been writing them down over here. I might need to go and double check though, because there might be some. Oh, there, I do have one. Okay, so I have a newsletter swap. I'm gonna aim to have that go out on Thursday, and then one more thing I need to do is I need to record 3 Writer Mom videos. So last week I actually focused on writing, like choosing topics and writing down detailed notes for these videos, so like what I'm gonna say and things like that. So this week I'm gonna focus on recording them, and then next week I'll edit them, and then after that I'll schedule them out. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to be getting out. My goal is to put out a video a week, 2 videos a week if you count this plan with me. So I'm excited for that. And then I have some notes here. I need to book my 20 books room. Hotel room. So I want to go ahead and get that done. And then taxes. I need to think about taxes. I don't want to, but I need to. So I need to first, this year I want to hire someone to do them for us. So I'm going to start thinking about asking for recommendations. Tax person Rex. So and I'm going to just see what people say and then kind of go from there, and then hopefully get them done, get taxes done within the next month. So these are the things I'm working on. So now I'm going to think about today. So today, my miracle morning. So first is miracle morning, 24-hour plan, and my TDL. And then weekly planning / plan with me, and then 2,000 words, and then I need to edit the boyfriend there. Let's see, and then I need to work on ads. I need to make new ad sets, and then 1 Instagram story or picture. I need to send out the newsletter, Writer Mom newsletter, and one more thing is I need to record videos today. So I'm going to do that after I work on my writing stuff and my ads really quick. I'm going to record videos. Then when the kids get here, I'm going to do the newsletter really quick, and I'm hoping it won't take me too long. So let me see. What else do I need to do? I think that's it for today, and if I have anything else, it's going to go somewhere in the rest of the week. So like this stuff I'll do later in the week. This happens on Friday. I'm going to do that Thursday. Yeah, I think this is it. So this is my to-do list for today. I've already done this. I make sure to do that at the very beginning of my day before I do anything else. I already got my weekly planning, and then when I'm done with this video, I'm going to go export it and have that going in the background while I start working on my words and all of that good stuff. And I think next week, so next time I'm going to have this, and I will start with my February goal. So I just saw this newsletter swap over here, so I'll probably send that out. I'm going to make a note of that. There's 2 of them. So there's Stephanie James Huff and Sydney Swanson. Okay, so yeah. And then next time I'll start with my February goals. So those are my goals for this week. I've got quite a bit on my plate. At some point I'd like to take a bit of an afternoon off. So I may write that down. 1 afternoon off. So maybe tomorrow I'll do that. And then that would be nice, because I really do need to just recover. So yeah, those are my weekly goals. thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions for me, any videos you'd like to see or anything like that, I'd love to hear them in the comments. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit subscribe, hit the like button, and head over to writermom.net and join the newsletter. It's full of an awesome inspirational quote of the week, what's kind of going on behind the scenes, and I send out these videos in there as well so that you don't miss them. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.